What's up to my fellow man soldiers? So what I'm going to be doing in this video is going over the market and breaking it down for you guys. What I'm seeing right now from yesterday is the fact that the market is starting to go back up. It hasn't went up a lot, but we're going to be going over that. But a lot of cards are starting to go back up. I think it just looks like sometimes it happens this way, but lately it looks like it's been happening more. And so we'll just get into it, and I'll let you guys know what you should and should not be picking up, or should and should not be doing, at least today, right? By the time you see this video, it might have changed, it might have not, right? So anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. Drop a like on the video. All right, so first things first, let's go over here. We're gonna go to the auctions, and we're gonna go here and break it all down. All right. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to start off with the 94s and 95s. I actually didn't check these really before I did the video. I checked the 96s and up. So we'll go through these. So the 94s apparently are going for 52K. I can't remember if that's a lot. To me, it seems cheap. So what we're going to be looking at right now is a Super Bowl. The Super Bowl cards, because the Super Bowl cards, the 95s are usually like at 100K. So we'll see if they actually went down or if they went up. The other cards I'm talking about going up, I'll get into that right now. But I want to start off at 95s real quick. All right, so apparently, I mean, this is kind of odd, right? Because usually when the market has crashed, and usually when a lot of the other cards went down, for some reason the Super Bowl cards were the ones that actually maintained their value, or actually, not I wouldn't say skyrocketed, but just went a little bit more up in value. That's usually how they been with the Super Bowl cards. Now you see they didn't go really too down, but they did go down. So that is a crazy trend that we are seeing right now when it comes to these cards, is the fact that the Super Bowl cards are actually going a little bit more down than we're seeing these other cards that are newer that are actually going a little bit back up. So it's not bad, but once again though, they're still kind of close to 100K, but not too bad. All right, so go ahead and skip this. Now we're going to go to the 96s. I just wanted to check those out real quick because them were the ones that usually been maintaining its value. All right, so here we go here. So these 96s, I know some people are like, well, 131, 140 is not bad. Now here's the thing though. To some people you may say that, but considering that these cards are like 100K to 110K to 115K, now they're up to 130 to 140, and then they continue to go up as we're looking at these cards. I mean, if I go, okay, so we see these cards here. If I go and I go team, and I go to the Cowboys, because this is one of the ones I always check. This Brandon Cooks card was literally all the way down to like 100, like close to just 100K, right? To 110K, 120K more consistent. Now he's up to 200K. Cavante Turbin, he's usually about 200K, but he was going down about 150 and so forth, right? Byron Jones, I bought him at 134K, and I still didn't even want to buy him at that price. And look at, this is the closest, the only Byron Jones card before I get to this one. This is the first one that comes up, and he's 286K. Think about that. I bought it for 135K. These cards have went up tremendously. I'm not mad at the market. The market's gonna do what it's gonna do. But the reason why I'm doing this video is to let you guys know, if you guys got some of these cards, I'm telling you guys right now, you should sell the cards right now. You don't have to sell all your cards, but if you got like a Byron Jones card, you got like a Brandon Cooks card, I would sell those cards, because you're gonna profit at least a little bit over 100K. Cooks, you'll probably profited about, he's going for about an average 120, so you might profit about 40-50K. And the only reason why I'm telling you guys that right now, today at least, is a seller's market, is because these cards will go dramatically back down. I mean, I'm talking about within a day or two, they usually will go back down. When they do, you could just buy them over again. And if they do skyrocket back up to like how this Byron Jones went up to, you could go ahead and sell them right back and make some more coins. So that's the reason why I'm telling you guys, because come on now, I bought Byron Jones for 135K. Consistently, he was selling for about 150K, 286K. I'm going to say you'll probably be able to get rid of this Byron Jones. It's 286K. Doesn't mean he'll sell at 286. I would say you probably get rid of him for about like 230, 250K fast, right? Guaranteed coins, and you're still going to come up, right? Deron Bland, I wouldn't really touch. Even if you have him, I'm not going to tell you to go ahead and sell them, because this is a team diamond card or a team builder card. So they usually maintain its value. Sometimes they'll go a little bit down, but it's not guaranteed. So if you have them, just have them. I wouldn't sell him. Micah Parsons, once again, he's one of the cards that fluctuates in value. Unless you can find them for a lot cheaper. Well, matter of fact, I would, if I have this card, I don't know, you know what, because this is 282, so I don't think you'll profit really much, so I wouldn't trip on that. But someone like Brandon Cooks and Byron Jones, I would definitely sell those right now and pick them up when they're a lot cheaper. And Emmitt Smith card, he's going down a little bit. People are asking me, can you use the Redux card into the last season Emmitt Smith upgrade? And you should. I don't know 100%, but I'm most likely you should. You should be able to use the Redux as well as the Limited. You should be able to use either one of them. I don't see why not, right? Because that's what I'm waiting for to go down so I can go ahead and use it. But these are some of the cards I want to show you guys. So look at this, is right now one of the cheapest 96s up right now, 124, which is probably a decent deal. But I don't see anybody really picking up this card unless they're running a Washington theme team. All right, but once again, 30K, man, that's actually quite a bit when you buy 2 or 3 cards at that price. That's actually, they go up quite a bit. What card is this? It's actually I wouldn't care. I don't care for this card, but the art on here is actually pretty nice. It's the first time I actually seen that. I'm pretty sure it's been in the game. It's just the first time I've seen that card art. Yeah, so these cards are actually going up quite a bit. Let's go ahead and check the team of the year. Go ahead and get that done. Team of the year. I want to use a team of the year and then some other ones. All right. So team of the year, they were actually a lot more down. Their consistency is about 200K, so they didn't go up too much. So these cards right now, if you were to pick up some cards, these cards are about this price consistently. Unless there's a card way down here that just went up too much for you. Up here though, about these prices on top are not bad. You might find some other ones, like once again, like someone like Micah Parsons, they usually stay up quite a bit. I will personally wait till Micah Parsons go down before I even try to pick him back up if I want to. But at this moment, I'm not going to pick him back up. Okay, so then we're going to go to, I want to see these. I got I want to do, oh yeah, free agency. That's the one I wanted to check out. All right, so look at that. I literally just did a video yesterday on the market dropping. So yesterday was really a buyer's market. Today is a seller's market. And you see they're consistently at, this is probably the cheapest one up. So we'll say 275K and up. These are what they're going for. Yesterday, these cards were down to 210 to 220K. So they went up quite a bit. So keep that in mind. If you have some of these cards right here, and there's not that many up though, but if you do got some of these cards, and you can wait a little bit, I would sell it, profit a little bit, and then wait for them to go back down and pick them up. But once again, though, it's not a big thing if you do have this card, because you're not going to profit a lot if you only have one. But if you do want to profit and make some coins, if you got a few, I will go ahead and sell them and just pick them back up when they're down. But otherwise, if they're being useful in your squad right now, I wouldn't really trip on it, because these cards are consisting of about 200 to 220K. So they did go up quite a bit. It's just crazy how these cards go from one day to the next. One day it's all good. I know people are buying packs and so forth, but just because people buy packs doesn't necessarily mean the market's going to drop. It can. Sometimes they could go up. You just never know, right? Usually it does, but once again though, you just never know. Now I want to check these here, because these are okay. So these are actually pretty good. These are consistently stay at the price. The only one that actually went up was the Byron Jones. So some of these other cards are not bad to pick up. I like some of their abilities, but I will say that a lot of people, it's just sad that we still need the tokens in order to get that special chemistry. So to me, I will go more for the Redux version. There used to be the limited, because they have that special chemistry for the card. But I mean, I would pick up Micah Parsons, but once again though, his card's gonna be even his Redux is a lot. All right, so we're gonna go to the 98s now. The 98s even went up. They didn't go up a lot, but they did go up a little bit. So 340K consistently, these 98s are going for about 300K. Yesterday was like 298, 300K, 310, 320K, right? Some card, of course, some 98s are, of course, were always high in price, but I'm just talking about just in general. So these cards did go up quite a bit. So once again, these are the only ones I wouldn't tell you guys if you have them to go ahead and sell them, because when you start going about 300, 400K and they only went up like 20, 30,000, you might end up losing. If you sell this card, you might, and then you might end up losing. Well, not even lose. You might even just either gain just a little bit, or you might even lose when it comes to the sales tax and stuff like that. Especially if you want to sell it back later or whatever the case may be. But they're still not insane, right? But I personally wouldn't pick up these cards right now, because considering that I know that they're gonna go right back down within a day or two. So that I'm just bringing it up. But some of these cards that you guys have, you might want to get rid of them. Not every single one, not all the cards just because they went up, but certain cards I will get, especially like that Byron Jones I was telling you guys about. I do want to check the Cowboys because they have the kicker that I've been wanting. Yeah, so the kicker, it didn't really go back up too much, but he did go up a little bit. Unfortunately, because man, I should have bought it. I always tell you guys I should have bought him at 450K. That's my fault. But anyways, there it is there. The only thing I'll tell you guys, I just wanted you guys to look at the market today and let you guys know that I really wouldn't focus on buying. But if you see you do got a card, because I don't know all the cards, only you do, you got a team, you got your team. Look at some of your cards. If you see a lot of those cards are going for way more than you bought them for, and you know you could profit, get rid of them, because guarantee within a day or two, maybe even tomorrow, the market will go back down, and I'm pretty sure you'll be able to buy it back for a lot cheaper and gain some coins. So anyways, until next time.